Paul Scholes says Paul Pogba will need to be babysat until he is 35. Paul Scholes has criticized Paul Pogba for being away with the Ferries during Manchester United's 2-2 draw with Atalanta on Tuesday evening. The French international struggled to perform during Manchester United's fixture in Italy and was ultimately hooked off for Nemanja Matic in the second half. Reflecting on Pogba's performance, Scholes said the Manchester United midfielder would need to be babysat until he is 35 as he has the tendency to do stupid stuff on the pitch. Speaking after the game, Scholes said, "Pogba needs somebody on him all the time. Somebody there that he totally respects. He needs experienced people behind him." How old he? 28? He's a really experienced player. But he's one of them that will get to 35 and be exactly the same. He'll still be doing the stupid stuff, where he's stud rolling the ball, holding people off, showing how strong and skillful he is. The biggest thing with Paul is his concentration. He goes away with the Ferries at times. You think of the Juventus team he played in, where he was brilliant and was why we signed him. The experience around him, Andrea Pirlo, Giorgio Chiellini, Leonardo Bonucci, Gianluigi Buffon, an aggressive manager. He will need that treatment until he's 35. Rio Ferdinand added his thoughts on Pogba's situation at the club, claiming the midfielder had failed to live up to expectations at Manchester United. He said that the Frenchman does not look as stimulated for the Red Devils as he does for his country. Ferdinand said Paul Pogba would agree that he hasn't delivered to the level he would expect of himself in a Manchester United shirt. He is not getting the international jolt he gets with France. Maybe he needs that fear of not playing if he isn't performing. Ferdinand went on to agree with Scholes by saying that Pogba needs to be pushed by his teammates. He also said that he felt the responsibility should fall onto the shoulders of Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferdinand told Scholes, "I can't think of anyone else other than Cristiano that would get a hold of Paul and going 'I'll be on to you half-time.' Maybe it's a generational thing, maybe it's different now. In our changing room these conversations would be going on." Scholes and Ferdinand's comments about Pogba came not only after he was hooked off against Atalanta, but after he was shown a red card against Liverpool. The Frenchman was sent off in the 60th minute of the game after he lunged into a two-footed tackle on Naby Keita with his side 5-0 down at Old Trafford. Pogba was initially booked, but after a VAR check, referee Anthony Taylor sent him off on the hour mark. Sportsmail previously revealed that Pogba had apologized to his teammates for his red card at Old Trafford, though did not say anything to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after the loss. Speaking about the red card at the time, Scholes told Premier League Productions, Paul Pogba coming onto the pitch at halftime to try and help the team and maybe get a little respectability about it, tries to stand on the ball, tries to show how strong he is in the middle of the pitch, gives the goal away. Then later on gets sent off with a ridiculous tackle. Now you're 5-0 down with 10 men. You'd have to think, if Ole's still a manager there, will we see Pogba again in a United shirt? He's caused mayhem over the last couple of years. Everyone knows what a talent he is, everybody trusts him, every manager trusts him, tried to give him his head and let him be the player he's been. But with all the commotion, not signing his contract, almost holding the club to ransom, and then he comes on and does something like that. It's not Ole's fault, don't get me wrong, but that's part of it which almost summed the United performance up today. Look, he probably will play again, won't he? But I don't think they will be missing anything if he